What's up, dudes? Here's the thing, bruh. We're gonna talk about the worst ways to go out, man. Number one, fucking burning at the stake, man. If y'all ain't ever seen Game of Thrones, you burn at the stake, it brings a tear to your eye. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst way to go out because you literally got cooked, man, and people watch that shit. Another way to go out, definitely fucking boiling a lot because I don't really know the difference between burning, but I just assume that you would die faster because the pain would be more like extreme. Um, Another shitty way to go out is your dentist is cleaning your fucking, cleaning your teeth, and you know how they have the fucking tools in there, and then they be talking to you and shit. What school do you go to? You know what I'm saying? And then they drop one of those tools, and then you're fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty bad way to go out. Another way is suffocation by being sat on by a large object, like a fucking elephant or something. I think I read somewhere where, like, in Rome, they would have like an execution by having a fucking elephant stomp on your chest. And, where the hell did they get the money for this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, their public budget for execution must have been massive, especially over in England, because I feel like motherfuckers just sat in a lab all day somewhere in medieval England thinking about ways to torture people. Because, we've all been, we've all seen, like, worse, we've all read some worse ways to die, and the English be coming up with stupid shit, like a chair with a spike in it that you sit in and it slowly pierces you. Being pierced slowly through the belly button. Not having any game. Not having any sauce, bro. That's the worst way to go out, man. Getting killed by a smart car. That's just natural selection at that point, dude. Because if you get killed by that ping pong motherfucker, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, man, and another thing, if you really think about it, dude, the flu is fucked. Like, the flu could mutate one year and come back and just strike us all. Like the Black Plague, man. Just fucking, it would put in the work on us. And the doctors have been saying that. And also, vaccinate your kids, man. Vaccines, a dead virus is not going to give your child autism. And if you decide not to, then, keep your fucking kid away from mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not planning on having kids for a while. I watched this movie called The Lobster today where, like, people, they always had to have a partner, always had to have a couple. They were, not allowed to, procreate or whatever. Dudes just got blue balls, which, how in the hell, what kind of way to ruin the world is that? It was weird. People got assigned children. They didn't have children. And I'm sorry, but you can't just come and knock on my door and say little Dilly Dilly is mine, okay? Because if I didn't create that, it ain't mine. Yeah, no, man. Imagine, like, you just got fucking dumped, bro, or your spouse died, and then you got 45 motherfucking days to find a spouse, or else your ass becomes an animal, man. That's what the fuck this movie is about, and this dude he's a freak, man, and he wants to be a lobster. But I talked about lobsters in an earlier podcast, and those motherfuckers apparently are also always fertile their entire life. So, 176 and still busting like a young stallion. You know what I'm saying? So why the hell not, man? Honestly, if, that shit would suck because if you had, only 45 days to find a mate and then you had to be with that fucking person forever, what if they turn out to be crazy, dude? Is divorce, like, possible? Because some motherfuckers, they do turn crazy after, a year and a half. You never know, dude. That would just be wild. Honestly, if I could be an animal, I would be a falcon, man. I don't know if I've talked to you about this before, but falcons don't give a fuck. I would just fly free. But they fucking hunt you down and turn you into an animal, which is just freaky. Like, this dude's brother got turned into a dog, and I guess he kept him with him. So, that shit's Gucci. But, I'd rather have my brother than my brother as a dog. What if you didn't get to pick what kind of fucking dog you were, dude? But, oh, yeah, man, I'm gonna come back as a Great Dane, and your ass comes back as, like, a Shih Tzu or something. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Rat dogs are on another level of pet. rat dogs are tolerated, alright? I don't think anybody loves rat dogs. Rat dogs are the type of dog where you're just like, fuck, I probably shouldn't have got him, but he's here now, man. um, I'm just saying, if a rat could box your dog, you probably need to rethink that choice. Because you can't have a loyal companion that cannot outfight a rat. Yeah, man. It's pretty late, and I could really go for a sandwich right now. Um, you know, if y'all have never been to Good Sense, that place has got the freshest, crispest sandwiches you will ever taste. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to Walmart today, which, I had to because I don't really like going to Walmart. It's usually not a very pleasant experience getting eyeballed by freaks. Um, you know what I'm saying? Because I look like a Keebler elf, so every time I come in there, they look at me like I'm stealing or I'm suspicious. The thing is, dude, is that a Keebler elf will not do any wrong. You know what I'm saying? I will not do any wrong in your presence. Because I have to respect your presence as a Keebler elf, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, dude, I picked up a sandwich from there today. I don't remember how I got it, but it was fucking bomb as fuck. Yeah, guys, so go get a Walmart sandwich or something. Let me tell you something, dude. Um, People born in the 40s and before that don't give a fuck about food, okay? Those motherfuckers like Spam. Those motherfuckers like bologna, alright? My grandma will throw the fuck down on some Spam and some bologna, which is insane. Because let me explain something to you. Nobody even knows what the fuck it is. Nobody knows what the fuck it's made out of. Fuck it, dude. You know what I'm saying? We've all had a fried bologna sandwich. That shit is delicious. I'm probably about to go make myself one after this because I'm that hungry right now, dude. Another thing, dude. Seafood is the firest fucking food of all, man. You want to know why? Because you can have that shit broiled, steamed, fucking cooked, grilled, you know what I'm saying? I could throw down on grilled shrimp all motherfucking day, you know what I'm saying? I would carry around just a magic pouch of shrimp, dude. Another thing, dude. Lobsters and crabs, for sure, are too much work for the little meat that they provide, you know what I'm saying? We've all been to that Joe's Crab Shack or that Red Lobster. You throw that motherfucking bib on, you get your shit cracked and ready. You got your fucking hands all dirty and shit, and then you get, like, the couple of grams of meat that is inside that little skinny-ass fucking crab shell. But let me tell you, though, something. I just messed up that sentence, but we're gonna keep going. That meat is fire as fuck, alright? Another thing. Baked beans, dude. I'm starving right now. But baked beans, when you hit that pork bit that is in those baked beans, let me tell you something. That is an explosion of happiness in your mouth. When you got pork baked beans, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that is watching this right now, my mouth is watering. Okay, man? Have y'all ever been so motherfucking hungry at your friend's house, but you were afraid to, ask them to get something to eat, or ask their parents to get something to eat, so that motherfucker goes and, grabs some goldfish or some shit, dude, and your mouth is just salivating at the thought of these dry-ass goldfish, but it's motherfucking food, you know what I'm saying? We've been through the struggle. Or that time where you fucking spent the night at your friend's house, maybe, it's probably, middle school, and that motherfucker didn't give you a blanket in the basement, so your ass was freezing and you had to get up because your stomach didn't feel good because you were freezing and felt like shit and wanted to go home, but that motherfucker gave you a tissue to sleep with, you know what I'm saying? Those struggle nights, you know what I'm saying, man? Have y'all also ever been in a dream where you would not be caught in this situation? You know what I'm saying? I had a dream and I remember it vividly. I was probably a sophomore. I had a dream that I found myself in the water with a shark. And I would never find myself in that situation. And anybody who has watched a damn second of this podcast knows I would never find myself in that situation. So I swam for the surface, man. And I could feel myself rising from the depths. You know what I'm saying? Like rising from a slumber. And I woke up and I was overwhelmed with joy. Because let me tell you something. If I don't gotta go through a nightmare, Gucci, man. Because I'm not trying to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? If I can wake myself up, you bet I'm gonna hit that kill switch, Or have y'all ever had a dream where it's a motherfucking dream because this shit's too good to be true? Man, one time I had a dream that I didn't even need a car. I just rode a giant ass fucking Clydesdale around. And if y'all know what a Clydesdale is, that's a big ass horse, man. That thing could probably kick like a fucking 8-foot dude in the fucking face. You know the Avatar people, the blue Avatar people? people, let me tell you something. Those horses from that motherfucking planet, that's a Clydesdale, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's a big one. You know, put a fucking crater in your mouth. That's what that is, dude. Um, Another thing, man, I gotta get my wisdom teeth taken out, you know. I feel like everybody's had their, you know, time with fucked up wisdom teeth. Wisdom teeth are kind of I'm kind of interested in it because it's kind of like, what were they originally used for? You know what I'm saying? Maybe a more fucked up diet, you know, munching on leaves and shit and eating, you know, fucking just animal that was, you know, fucking poked through and then put over a fire. Or, you know, maybe some people just ate rocks and shit. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes you just be having those nights where you're just hungry, don't feel good or fucked up, and you just want something. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, no, man. Another thing is, cough drops are ridiculous. I haven't been feeling well, so I used one for the first time in like 2 years, and I hated every fucking second of that shit. I don't know why the hell they put like the essence of air freshener in that motherfucker. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to get huffed, okay? I'm not trying to have my fucking brain cells die for throat relief. No thank you, bruh. Yeah, nah, man. You know, I feel like I'm getting on an aggressive negative energy level, and I don't want that, but I'm just joking around with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're having fun, man. We're keeping that pirate mentality, you know. Maybe not that pirate mentality while there's a snowstorm in, you know. Um, Y'all stay frosty, stay fresh, and I'll see y'all later, because I don't remember what I was going to talk about next, and this might as well be a good stopping point. Love y'all. Deuces!